Hi, I'm Rob Cram, and today we're taking a look at Cubold's Hellish Quart, which is a fighting game, sword-based fighting game on PC via Steam Early Access. I've been playing it for a few hours now. This is the full game. A demo was released, but this is the full game where the developer is adding lots of updates as they go along, which is pretty cool. So since the game actually released, there's quite a number of updates. So the developer has got quite a few plans for this game overall. If you look here at the roadmap, there's a full story mode coming, online play, and all sorts of other nice stuff that you can have. So the developer has come thick and fast with the updates. I'm not going to show you the story intro. We covered that in another video. But we are going to go to the new practice mode, which has been added since I last looked at the game, or last covered it in the other video. So as you can see here, there's room for extra characters. They're not quite available yet. And from the latest update, there's a few new animations with the characters as well. So we'll just put it on passive AI for the time being. So with the practice mode, you can now sort of spar with wooden based weapons. And as part of this latest update as well, just to put that in there, this is a new stage as well, which is pretty cool. So this will give you an idea of the sort of basics of the game. It's a realistic combat sort of game where one hit can kill your enemy, and you've got an auto block function. So if you don't do anything, it will auto block the attack. And what you'll see is the animations here are pretty cool. So in terms of damage, I think for this mode, eventually what they'll try and do is have a point system as well as an alternative. So you know that your strikes are making good contact. So there's things like stamina that you have to be wary of. I think that's... Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Change the character now. I think it's F4. No. There is actually a list of controls here, as you can see. So you can actually grab your opponent. Right, I've sort of worn my character's stamina right down. Yeah, I don't think the stamina will show in this particular mode. So I'm getting enough points. Right, let's quit out of here and show you the real meat of the game so far. So you can do a survival mode, which is my favourite mode to play. But let's just do a quick round versus the computer. So I'll choose the same characters again. In fact, I'll choose a different character this time so you get to see them. And I'll choose a different location, a bit more of a moody stage. The Hangman's Gallows. Right, so this is a real fight now. AI is probably on a low tip. Passive, so it's... Oh. Right, let's see if I can get that... Yeah, there's the stamina bars. Which... Oh, sliced and diced. I've got it on one round as well. Normally you would have 2 rounds by default. But I've kept it kind of realistic, where one fatal hit is going to ruin you. Let's choose a different character. And let's choose another stage, an indoor stage this time. So you get to see all the different stages. So what do I think of this so far? I think it's pretty brilliant. I was a big fan of Bushido Blade 1 and 2 on the PlayStation back in the day. I was really impressed with that sort of a game that would offer one-hit kills where you had to really tactically time your attacks rather than just mash a button and yeah, that was pretty cool. Right, so that's showing you the versus computer. So as I said, the best mode currently available is the survival mode. Let's try the fencer character. So she's very weak. She's liable to be battered down by a more stronger opponent, but she has a very strong... She has a very strong poke ability. Like that. So obviously you've got to time it right as well. Look at your opponent's moves. Wait for them to swing and then counter attack, or you can actually parry. Ouch. Nasty. So that was a double KO. Obviously nobody loses the point there. No, I've lost that. Terrible. So what you can see here is good animations when you've been defeated, and obviously location based damage to the body, which is pretty cool. Right, let's try again with Isabella. That's a double KO. There you go. Lost my hand. So obviously in the survival mode they do get progressively tougher. Nice, right in the face. Okay, so you can sidestep. You can sort of do defensive moves, and there's combos as well. Straight in the face, lovely. You win. So some people have asked for perhaps that you could finish them off if they're not quite killed when you take them out. Again, that's very arcadey. You can decapitate your opponent whilst you're fighting if you get in close. Let's see if I can try and do that with this character here. Oh dear, terrible. Again, a big mistake. See here, she could finish me off now by jabbing her sword into my stomach while I'm on the floor, as an optional thing to do. Perhaps that's something they will add. So I've been pretty poor at getting high score on this mode. It does require patience. As you can see, my record is 7, but the developer has sort of tweaked this mode. Initially it was after level 5 you'd require 2 wins against the computer's 1, which was a bit unfair. I need to back out of here. Let him come to me. And that's it, slice his neck. And he's begging for mercy. So another thing as well to be mindful of, the developer wants to add some sort of level of customization, which I think would be very beneficial for this game. And again, that was perfect timing. Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. I was just not focusing on my counters. Let's try a different character now. So I think eventually they'll all have their own sort of unique clone battle. Double KO. And that's what I like about it. It's good, the fact that you can your weapons are that deadly. Double KO again. So let's block this time rather than just counter attack. That's it. He was getting too predictable with his movements. Oh, nice move. Give that man a hand. You win. Yeah, so it's cool. It's I think it's about £12 on Steam. Obviously, there's a lot more to go. Right, this character here. That's it. Off with her head. See, because she's small in stature, you're able to sort of overwhelm her with your kind of presence and your size. But she's nimble and quick with the pokes. So that's how you get past her. But obviously the AI selection makes a big difference as well. Yeah, he was swinging that sword way too readily. Right, so previously now, from this level 5, you'd had to get 2 wins. I mean, once you got to 5 wins, you'd have to get 2 wins, and they had to win only once, which is a bit unfair. I think people complained about that, and I kind of agree. I think make the enemies a bit more tougher, rather than punish the player by having to get 2 rounds compared to their 1 round. But let's see how it progresses. Right, 6 kills. Okay, I've equaled my record now. Yeah, so it's definitely a lot fairer now that it's 1 apiece. Oh! Ha! Damn. I couldn't do it. Right, so, I mean, my favourite character is Isabella. The broadsword is quite quick considering its size. It's deceptively quick, in fact. So I've made a suggestion as well on Steam that what the developer does is add a winner stays on team battle mode for single player. Oh no! Luckily, it was a double KO. Yeah, so basically what you do, you choose 3 characters at the start, and then basically if your character is injured, severely injured, like they're severely injured, they're not going to come back for the next round, they're out. Then you have to use your next character in the team to try and win. And then and so on until it's last man standing. Obviously, if you use up all your team, then you've lost the match. I think that would be a good mode, given the one-hit nature. Of the game. So I think I've covered pretty much the basics so far. There is an online component where you can sort of stream. I'm not sure how it works, where you kind of stream the game to get it to work that way. But you can have local verses as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, Hellish Quart, Cubold. And the developers really sort of working hard to get this updated frequently. I think they expect to have about another year or so more in development to get all the sort of features together. But already it's a fun game to play, and if you look at the Steam reviews, they are all overwhelmingly positive so far. I mean, if you compare it to games like Soul Calibur, then you know, it's a lot less arcadey. As you see, rounds can last literally seconds. But as you sort of move up the challenge, you can... those rounds can elongate. Let's try and be a bit more tactical here. So she's got long reach. Ooh. Close. Can I best my record? Last fight of the video. Right. So don't go rushing in. He's going to come forwards. Good timing. So timing is everything in this type of combat. If you go swinging your sword, you're going to run out of stamina. You've got to think about the range. Your position. Lovely. Straight in the face. Right, she's coming at me. Oh, lovely. Not bad. Yeah, I think obviously I got the 7 wins when the game was a lot tougher. So the game's become easier, so people are getting a lot higher scores now. The old poke method when they come forward. And that's it, I'm down. You lose. I'll just come out of here. Okay, so this is Hellish Quart on PC via Steam. It might come to a console at some point. There's an extensive tutorial that you can look at as well. We won't go into that. I think I've covered that in another video. Yeah, so this is looking good. Yeah, check it out on Steam. And yeah, enjoy. Okay, I'm Rob Cram. Thanks for watching. This is Hellish Quart.